Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. I'm excited about this. There's a new form of therapy that involves cows. They're not talking about the ones that grows out of patties. It's about hugging cows. And here to tell us all about it is Ellie. She's author of Cow Hug Therapy. She joins us this morning. Thank you so much for joining us, Ellie. There's benefits for cow hugging. Tell me about this.
Oh my God, it is nothing short of miraculous. Cows are so large and so nurturing that when they trust people, we can find the most extraordinary brand of healing with them, to rest our faces on their sides,
Yeah.
close our eyes, slow down our heartbeat to match theirs, rise and fall with their breathing, feel small, helpless, and vulnerable in a giant protective frame. It's like a giant mom hug, and it makes everything better.
Okay, so I love cows. Everybody here knows I love cows. I was doing some stories, I think, earlier in my career, and I was talking to a dairy farmer, and he had this cow. I promise you, this thing was like a dog. He could play with it and everything. And do cows have their own personalities, would you say?
Oh, very, very
Yeah?
much so. Yeah, some are really strong leaders, some are very submissive and gentle, some are very kind of zen and
Look at this.
grounded.
This is cool.
Others are kind of pranksters and have a great sense of humor. They are just as different as you and I, but their personalities are huge and very evident when you're looking through the lens of love. And I always say that cows are everything that we should be. They are matriarchal, they're vegan, they meditate every single day. Family is their most treasured value. They socialize and play with one another. They face their challenges head on, and they are 100% inclusive. They are wonderful animals.
All right, let's talk about what inspired you to explore and even write about this unique form of animal therapy. What was your inspiration?
It was my very first cow, Buddha, 25 years ago. I rescued her. I knew I was going to love her. I was struggling with getting my little nonprofit off the ground. And every day I would sit next to her in the evenings, and she would wrap her neck around me and hold me. And she would wash away the stress of the day and strengthen me for the next morning. And I very shortly realized that there are other people in the world that need these hugs. And so I started inviting people in from foster agencies, drug and alcohol rehab centers, domestic violence shelters, homeless shelters, to come and get her hugs. And it healed them the same way it was healing me. And it changed our lives. And we've been doing it now for 25 years.
Okay, well, you have sessions there that you mentioned. What can people expect? And how does it differ from more maybe other traditional animal-assisted therapies?
You know, when you're walking a dog, holding a cat, or riding a horse, it's very therapeutic, but we're still in a leadership position. I think what cows bring to the table is that we are very humble and vulnerable in front of them because they outweigh us by so much. And so it makes us very small and humble and vulnerable. And that's where really healing starts. When we're vulnerable and open, that's when we can really start to heal. So for trauma, grief, depression, anxiety, when we don't want to talk about our feelings, when talk therapy is not effective, we can come in the embrace of a cow and really move forward in our evolution and our healing.
I'm looking
It
at
is
the
extraordinary.
I'm looking at the video as you're talking here, and honestly, it relaxes me seeing the cows because they're just, they're just these big, lovable things. In my, how I feel about it, and a lot of your animals that you work with are rescued. Does that influence any part of the role by providing therapy to those that come to get some of that therapy hugs?
Yes, I honestly think that that's a very key component. It's just like a human therapist who have gone through their own trauma, learned to heal, and then want to pay it forward to other hurting humans. It's the same with our animals. All our animals are rescued from severe trauma, abuse, and neglect. Coming to the Gentle Barn and being taken through our extensive rehabilitation program allows them to heal, forgive, and trust. And then at some point in their journey, they choose to trust us and to heal us and to pay it forward.
I love it, and I want to hug a cow. I'm assuming that maybe don't jump a fence and go and hug a cow. Go to a place. Actually, if you want to find out more about cow hug therapy, mosey on over to dailyflashshow.com. You can check out Amazon as well. Ellie, this is really cool. You've calmed me down. I'm going to have to go find me some cows to hug. We appreciate you being here on the show today.